Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight I went to McDonald's and holy smokers, they brought back the Quarter Pounder Deluxe, or Deluxe Quarter Pounder as it used to be called. And first of all, it hasn't been on the menu for a while. Second of all, it's now been quite a while since there's been any burger that has mayonnaise on it on the menu, and I like mayonnaise on the burger. Even the Daily Double has been removed from the secret menus. So the three changes since they last had a Deluxe Quarter Pounder, first of all, is the fresh beef patty. Second of all is they claim that these are Roma tomatoes on here instead of the old-fashioned fast food tomatoes. And finally, they, according to the website, are going to have ketchup on here with the mayonnaise, and that is very unusual for McDonald's. Okay, so here's obviously the cheesy bacon fries, and here's what I'm reviewing today, which is the return of the Quarter Pounder Deluxe, or Deluxe Quarter Pounder as they used to call it. Open that up. There's no special sleeve like I guess this is supposed to be a standard Quarter Pounder presentation. Okay, so here's a close-up. See, the bun is pretty well toasted here. There's the tomato, the cheese, quarter pound beef patty. Now we're going to check inside of here. It's confirming all new ingredients here. You see the ketchup on there? That's never been done since the Big and Tasty, I think. Mayonnaise and ketchup on the same burger at McDonald's. And then right here you have, these do appear to be Roma tomato slices. I've actually grown Roma tomatoes. They are very good. Very unusual to see that on a fast food burger. You see the char there on the Quarter Pounder fresh beef patty. But again, this mayonnaise and ketchup, it's going for that Whopper type of toppings along with the other toppings on here, aiming more squarely at the Whopper. The aroma is pretty much all the bandwidth is taken up by that fresh, I wouldn't call it a grilled aroma, but that seared beef aroma on the quarter pound patty. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. On that first bite, I got fresh beef, lettuce, and an explosion of ketchup and mayonnaise, which I like. It really brings me back to the old days of the Big and Tasty, as well as the Whopper, two of my favorite burgers of all time. It's also got that raw onion on there, which I much prefer over the little diced onions you get on the little burgers. That lettuce is pretty fresh. It's got that more premium type of lettuce on it. Get another bite from the other side here. Have you ever heard the story of Peter Pineapple? There once was a CIA program called Operation Geppetto. It created the first robot man, who became the first robot telecom executive, who then became the first robot governor, and then the first robot U.S. senator. He then tried to become the first robot president, to give the deep state a president they would have total control over. But unfortunately, they forgot to give Mark Warner any charisma. Recognizing he would be the only humanoid robot in the world, they created a companion for him early on named Peter Pineapple. Disguised as a common tropical fruit, Peter Pineapple's programming went haywire, and his AI developed a conscience. Realizing his deep state handlers were traitors to America, he engineered his own escape during a Caribbean festival. He was last seen roaming the hills above Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Time is of the essence. We must rescue Peter Pineapple before the deep state enslaves him to the New World Order and uses him to change the space-time continuum. Peter Pineapple can be recognized by his porcupine-like appearance, vintage Sears Johnny Miller leisure suit, and vintage Timex Hopalong Cassidy watch. Great Scott! The newspaper headline has just changed, just like Back to the Future. It went from saying Britney Spears commended to Britney Spears committed. And Roma tomatoes, as I've grown them myself, they tend to be juicier than a regular tomato, and that was the case here. There's a little more juice in the tomato as opposed to the drier type that you usually get in a fast food burger. And of course the ketchup and mayonnaise is a great combination. There's nothing new about that, but it is new to McDonald's, not since the Big and Tasty. The cheesy fries were very good as they were in my original review. I think one thing McDonald's could improve is to standardize the cooking of the beef patty, because you do sometimes tend to get a pink spot in there or one that is not cooked all the way, and I think they need to come up with a timer or something. This is pretty expensive for what you're getting here. Just one patty, $5.99. That is at least $1 overpriced compared to what you can get at multiple larger patties at Burger King for that price. So I really think they need to knock that price down. Cheesy bacon fries, $3.99, and then, oh boy, Montgomery County Council greedily taking 50 cents in tax. Ridiculous as usual, but 50 cents, that's chump change compared to the millions and millions of dollars they're embezzling. We only know about the $7 million that their fall guy was caught with. Who knows how many more millions? And we hear they're spending it on casinos and travel and expensive suits. God knows what else. Until the FBI looks into this, we're never going to know. But I will say that this is definitely worth going by McDonald's if, like me, you like the all-American mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce on top of your burger, cheese, onions. It's about as all-American as it gets, and it's finally back at McDonald's. I'd like to see the Daily Double come back. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.